know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Open my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God, I don't know if I can remember. God, I don't know if I can remember. I'm drinking honey right now. Hope I don't crash while I'm out. If you see me out of town, hope I'm wildin' now. Lost my mind to this cup, it's unbearable now. Fuck the store, they run out of Sprite, oh wow. I don't feel bad when I'm high, I can't touch the sky. If I die late at night, know that I was high. Cried so many nights, but said I was fine. For my demons, I can fight them all, I'm on a high. I can play this song back, I'ma cry or why. Oh, I'ma cry or why. Oh, I'ma cry or why. I cried so many nights. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God, I don't know if I can remember. God, I don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God, I don't know if I can remember. God, I don't know if I can remember. December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God, I don't know if I can remember. God, I don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God, I don't know if I can remember. God, I don't know if I can remember. I'm drinking honey right now. Hope I don't crash while I'm out. If you see me out of town, hope I'm wildin' now. Lost my mind to this cup, it's unbearable now. Fuck the store, they run out of Sprite, oh wow. I don't feel bad when I'm high, I can't touch the sky. If I die late at night, know that I was high. Cried so many nights, but said I was fine. For my demons, I can fight them all, I'm on a high. I can play this song back, I'ma cry or why. Oh, I'ma cry or why. I'ma cry or why. I cried so many nights. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God, I don't know if I can remember. God, I don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God, I don't know if I can remember. God, I don't know if I can remember. December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God, I don't know if I can remember. God, I don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God, I don't know if I can remember. God, I don't know if I can remember. I'm drinking honey right now. Hope I don't crash while I'm out. If you see me out of town, hope I'm wildin' now. Lost my mind to this cup, it's unbearable now. Fuck the store, they run out of Sprite, oh wow. I don't feel bad when I'm high, I can't touch the sky. If I die late at night, know that I was high. Cried so many nights, but said I was fine. For my demons, I can fight them all, I'm on a high. I can play this song back, I'ma cry or why. Oh, I'ma cry or why. I'ma cry or why. I cried so many nights. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God, I don't know if I can remember. God, I don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God, I don't know if I can remember. God, I don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone, God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone, God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. I'm drinking honey right now, hope I don't crash all amount. If you see me out of town, hope I'm wildin' now. Lost my mind to this cup, it's unbearable now. For the store, they run out of Sprite, oh wow. I don't feel bad when I'm high, I can't touch the sky. If I die late at night, know that I was high. Cried so many nights, but said I was fine. For my demons, I can fight them all, I'm on a high. I can play this song back, I'ma cry or why. Oh, I'ma cry or why. Oh, I'ma cry or why. I cried so many nights. My heart is cold like December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone, God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone, God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone, God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone, God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. I'm drinking honey right now, hope I don't crash all amount. If you see me out of town, hope I'm wildin' now. Lost my mind to this cup, it's unbearable now. For the store, they run out of Sprite, oh wow. I don't feel bad when I'm high, I can't touch the sky. If I die late at night, know that I was high. Cried so many nights, but said I was fine. For my demons, I can fight them all, I'm on a high. I can play this song back, I'ma cry or why. Oh, I'ma cry or why. Oh, I'ma cry or why. I cried so many nights. My heart is cold like December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone, God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone, God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone, God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone, God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. I'm drinking honey right now, hope I don't crash all amount. If you see me out of town, hope I'm wildin' now. Lost my mind to this cup, it's unbearable now. For the store, they run out of Sprite, oh wow. I don't feel bad when I'm high, I can't touch the sky. If I die late at night, know that I was high. Cried so many nights, but said I was fine. For my demons, I can fight them all, I'm on a high. I can play this song back, I'ma cry or why. Oh, I'ma cry or why. Oh, I'ma cry or why. I cried so many nights. My heart is cold like December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Open my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. I'm drinking honey right now. Hope I don't crash all I'm out. If you see me out of town, hope I'm wildin' now. Lost my mind to this cup, it's unbearable now. Fuck the store, they run out of Sprite, oh wow. I don't feel bad when I'm high, I can touch the sky. If I die, let I know that I was high. Cried so many nights, but said I was fine. For my demons, I can fight them all, I'm on a high. I can play this song back, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. I cried so many nights. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. I'm drinking honey right now. Hope I don't crash all I'm out. If you see me out of town, hope I'm wildin' now. Lost my mind to this cup, it's unbearable now. Fuck the store, they run out of Sprite, oh wow. I don't feel bad when I'm high, I can touch the sky. If I die, let I know that I was high. Cried so many nights, but said I was fine. For my demons, I can fight them all, I'm on a high. I can play this song back, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. I cried so many nights. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. I'm drinking honey right now. Hope I don't crash all I'm out. If you see me out of town, hope I'm wildin' now. Lost my mind to this cup, it's unbearable now. For the store, they run out of Sprite, oh wow. I don't feel bad when I'm high, I can't touch the sky. If I die late at night, know that I was high. Cried so many nights, but said I was fine. For my demons, I can fight them all, I'm on a high. I can play this song back, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. I cried so many nights. My heart is cold like December. Who brought my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Who brought my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Who brought my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Who brought my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. I'm drinking honey right now. Hope I don't crash while I'm out. If you see me out of town, hope I'm wildin' now. Lost my mind to this cup, it's unbearable now. For the store, they run out of Sprite, oh wow. I don't feel bad when I'm high, I can't touch the sky. If I die late at night, know that I was high. Cried so many nights, but said I was fine. For my demons, I can fight them all, I'm on a high. I can play this song back, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while.
Yo, what's good, everybody? We back with another Sold Out Live, another Sold Out podcast on this Saturday, man. Y'all smash the like button, sub up to the channel if you haven't done so already. Of course, y'all know my name is Jeremy Jones, and I make content about sneakers, occasional trial hauls, and y'all know we got Music Mondays. Y'all see the topics, man. I'm gonna let my homie go ahead and properly introduce himself.
Hey, what's going on, everybody, man? It's me, Devil Dunks. I hope everybody's having a wonderful Saturday. How about that drop this morning, man? It was a tough
Hey,
one. The stock supposedly was only 4,500.
I'm not buying that, by the way. Not to cut you off, but I'm
Yeah, no,
sorry.
I get it. I get it. Yeah, I get
It's
it.
not. I was trying to hope you understood what I meant this morning in the
Yeah,
Discord.
oh yeah, of course. Like I said, hey, I'm just posting the numbers. Then you're like, man, where's your source? And I was like, okay, well, then I went and showed you what Nike even said,
Yeah,
So
but that won't mean it's from Nike. I believe that's from somebody just running that site. I don't think that was the Nike stuff, man.
yeah, but regardless, all in all, congrats to the I think there were three people that did hit. So congrats to those people. Very tough drop. But congrats if you did get them. And I was just talking to Polo right before we jumped on. I don't know about you guys, and I don't know about Polo, but I'm just not trusting that resale market on them. So I'm just gonna have to say that this is one that just got away. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, it's because you think maybe because let's just debunk it. You believe those stock numbers you found?
Yeah, I believe him somewhat.
Okay, yeah. I don't believe it personally, and we can just agree to disagree. I ain't mad about it or nothing, but I think they were limited, but I'm not buying that there was 19 pairs of size 10. Come on, man. I'm sorry. That's what's pissing me off about the numbers thing. I'm
Yeah,
not
that's what I'm
buying.
saying. Yeah, I figured like when you like posted, I was thinking about like, damn, Polo gonna see this and probably be like, I'm not even gonna try to go for him.
No, I'm still gonna try, but I'm just not buying that there was only 19 pairs of a size 10. That's usually a meat and potato.
That's literally the most popular, the most common size in the world.
Exactly. Anywhere from 10, I would say anywhere from 9.5 to a size 12
12.
is the
Yeah,
most common sizes. So I'm not buying that they only making 19 pair, bro.
yeah.
Um,
That's usually the size with like the most pair. somewhere like when it starts to get to that 8.5 through like 11, that's usually when you get the bulk of the stock, you know.
Exactly. And
Like,
I do
usually 10.5 being the bulk of the bulk, you know.
exactly. So that's why I said, man, it wasn't nothing against you, but whoever came up, whoever put those numbers out there, forgive me, but I don't believe y'all personally.
That's
Um,
usually, I mean, that's usually, I get that from the same person who usually does it all the time. Like when like a drop happens, they usually put the stock numbers. Like I say, I don't know who their source is, but you know, I just go off what I see, you know,
yeah,
and say hope for the best.
yeah, true. Like I said, nothing personal. I mean, I already didn't kind of have my hopes up anyway. The
Hmm.
J Balvin drop in general that already pissed me off the day before because the website thing, that you have to like, I don't know, like the bot protection thing kind of threw me off,
A
and
lot
then
of
it's
people go
then
on.
it's a pre-order at that, so you're basically jumping in trying to get a pre-order. You know what I mean?
Well, I saw this thing that said that the orders were already starting to ship out.
Oh, okay. So I don't know
But
why.
another comment was a lot of people were misspelling Columbia. I saw that one too.
Yeah, I misspelled. Not only did I misspell Columbia, I read it wrong. I thought you had to type out what was on the screen. Like I thought you had to type out the lettering. So I missed. I wrote that first, and then it's like, oh no, it's you got to actually answer the question. And at that point, everybody's like spamming Columbia, Columbia. So I'm like, okay. I just glanced at it, so I spelled it with the U instead of a
In that
O.
fucking what about that fucking password to even get in there?
You didn't honestly. I didn't have to use it. I just refreshed it a couple times. Maybe the password would have let you in slightly earlier, but
Yeah.
yeah, that password. And then also in the Goodfellas meeting last night, also a lot of people was putting that password for like the answer to the question too, and was getting it wrong. You
Yeah.
know, so like I said, it was.
It's
I
not
mean,
funny, but I mean, it's very confusing. Yeah.
you know, I
Like,
said it was a confusion drop, which is kind of
I,
cool
you know, I
because
figured that that password was gonna be something very common in our face, and there it was. It was like right there on his website, pretty much. Like those teeth, it spelled it out.
yeah, um, I
But
think
I
I
got all the way through to the checkout. Like literally, my size was all the way available up until the checkout. Like I think I was like a few seconds from
oh
checking.
damn, you was pretty close then.
I was at that pretty much where it said, please wait while we get everything together, some shit like that. And then it just said sold out. I was like, come on. And that was from an 8 minute wait time.
Yeah, that's crazy. Like I would say, if you get anything under 5 minutes and those type of waiting things, you usually got a good chance. At 8 minutes, I wouldn't leave, but it's gonna get, you know, as you can see, it
Yeah,
gets down
like
to the wire.
somebody has said that well, I'm just gonna wait it out to see what happened. I had commented on it back and was like, I did the same thing, and pretty much you're gonna get to the check. It's just gonna get to the checkout screen and say sold out. So
Yeah,
I mean, you know,
yeah.
but
If you're in the waiting thingy and you have, even if no matter if you got minutes, if it tell you it's sold out, there's no point in waiting.
and that's I think that's unfair because if you get even to that point, you pretty much already got it in your cart.
Hey,
Like, how the fuck
they
is he
don't.
taking out before me and already got it in my cart? I already got this one in my cart. How can he snatch it from me?
They don't even care, man. But that's how it be. Like, I've had that with so many drops where I'm like, I'm just gonna wait it out anyway. I'm already in line. This and the third, but it's saying sold out. I did that with a couple. I'm on my year drops, but if it say sold out, it's sold out. So
Yeah, and that pissed me off because I was like, I was tasting it too. I paused, but I was tasting the victory lap, man. I was like, I'm right here, man. I got a few seconds. It's available. I think I was like to probably about 30. I don't even know. No, I wasn't even 30 seconds. It was already to that. Please wait while we get everything ready. So then
oh
then it just went sold out. I was like,
oh damn
really?
damn
Yeah, man.
damn yeah, that would have pissed me off too, man.
But like I told you too off live, I don't know how to really feel about it because, like I say, it's not. It's one of those. I'm glad I didn't have to spend that money, but you know, I would have liked to have them.
That's why I said I have no feelings into it per se. Would I have liked to have them? Sure, but it's one of those shoes where I'm slowly forgetting about it. It's one of those I'm not even. It's not one of those. It wasn't a must have for me to begin with, if that makes sense. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I get that. Yeah.
Oh, that was just it for me. I did do a poll earlier. I'm gonna share my screen on those, just see what the numbers are and what people's are, how many people got them. Because a lot of people, we did find out a few people did hit up in the Discord. That link is pinned at the top of the chat, everybody. And let me just touch the chat real quick, and then we'll dive on to today's topics as well, man. We're gonna be on this joint for like a good hour right from now. So let me just see who's in the building. We got John B says, "How's it going, Jeremy? What up?" We got Charles Bombino says, "What's good, everyone? Hope all is blessed and well." What up, Charles?
What's going on, bro?
We got Kwame in the building. Says, "Yo."
Yo, what's up?
Um, let's see. John B says, "I'm doing good. Can't wait to discuss sneaker topics." That's what's up. Um, Kwame says, "Chilling. What's good, everybody?" Charles says, "Excited to catch the stream. Always a vibe." Appreciate that, Charles.
Oh yeah.
Manny in the building says, "What's goody, chat?" What up, Manny?
Yo, what's going on, bro?
Kwame says, "Yo, mammy." Charles says, "Jeremy, do you have a specific shoe you like to rock when you hit the gym, or do you have a rotation?" I have a rotation, and I probably could do that. And low key, y'all should think dunks for the rotation, because I probably wouldn't have had the, like, I got those Travis 270s in rotation, some Air Max ones, the big bubble in rotation, and then I have two pair of New
Okay.
Balances.
Yo, New Balance. So you picked up another pair of New Balance.
No, it's just those, the inside clothing and the outside doors or whatever, right? Inside
Yeah,
clothing.
well, the last that I remember, you had got the I think it was the inside because it was a pink pair, right?
Yeah, I got the pink pair, and then there's the
Size, yeah,
blue pair. The blue
yeah,
pair is what called outdoors or outside clothing or
yeah,
something like
yeah,
that.
something like that. Yeah, but yeah,
Yeah.
last I remember, you just had the insides, but that's what's up. Hell yeah.
Yeah, so I got four in rotation for the gym specifically. And before I used to just focus on nothing but comfort versus trying to be somewhat semi drip. So
But
you
the
know,
shoes you got, but the shoes that you have for the gym were technically before their, I guess, crossovers are made for that anyway.
yeah, true.
You could think about, well, the Air Max didn't really do any type of crossover, just a classic remake. So that is what it is. I mean, the 270s already built for that anyway. You see how there's a little Travis twist on it, and the
Yeah,
New Balances, they were already built for that. They just got their little who I think, what was it, JJ? Was it
yeah,
a JJ collab?
yeah.
The
It's the
JJ Sound, something like that.
No, it's not the J Sound. This it's a collab with dang, I can't
Fresh Goods.
Joe Fresh Goods. Joe
Yeah,
Fresh
oh
Goods.
yes, oh yeah, exactly. So they were already, all those shoes already built for comfort. They just had their little, collab. So I mean, you still were going in the right direction regardless.
Yeah, true. I just put more thought into what I actually was wearing.
Mhm.
Um yeah, that's my gym rotation, man. I'll probably do one. I'll throw it into one of the sneaker rotations eventually. I think I did one earlier on, like where I threw it in there. Um, the Slayer says, "We in here." What up, Slayer?
Yep.
Manny says, "What up, Kwame?" Kwame says, "Chilling. Had a late night yesterday." Okay, that's what's up.
Yeah.
All right, have a few cold ones, huh? Manny says, "All righty." And I didn't go to Got Soul. Shorty and Kiddo caught the cold. Okay, cool. So you got to take care of the family.
Yeah. Handle biz, bro.
That's what's up. J Rod says, "Yo, what up, J Rod?"
Yo, what's going on, Jay?
What up? Kwame says, "Dang, hope they feel better quick." I agree with Kwame.
Mm-hmm.
Charles says, "At Manny, hope the family starts to feel better, bro." That's what's up, man. Everybody's showing love in here. That's what's up. Let's see. Manny got Slayer and J Rod with the 100 and salute. Looks like no hypes in the building. Salutes. What up, no hype?
Yo, what's going on?
What up? Manny says, "Appreciate that, Kwame and Charles." 85, 100. Everybody showing love. Let me see, just to make sure I'm gonna touch everything. Let's see. Manny with the kick says the J Balvin drop today, straight cheeks. I agree. It was cheeks, and even yesterday's drop was cheeks. If you ask me, I'm more upset about yesterday's drop than today's drop. At least today's drop is like I can enter it. Boom. If I don't get selected, I can keep it moving.
Yeah.
Kwame says, "I wanted the threes, but retail only." That's how I feel as well. And I think a lot of people feel that way. J Rod says the shoes are going for 400 plus in my size. Charles says, um, I know bro, I know bro crazy. Let's see. Kwame says 250 already a stretch for those threes, in my opinion. I'm not paying more than that. Exactly. And me
I
and
mean,
Dunk,
you don't have to pay more than that regardless with the tax. So
I mean, but you know what he's saying, like
yeah,
that he not
yeah,
paying no more than retail plus tax. That's what
yeah.
he mean. And I think you can agree with us, man. Like, even if they go on the market, I'll say at best, if I ain't got nothing else to pick up and I'm bored, if I see him at about like 325, maybe, but I'm not checking for him now.
Yeah.
So
Or if they come up on your deals on eBay, you know.
yeah, if they come up on there for the retail joint, sure, then that's different. Um, let's see. Manny says 4,500 pairs on sneakers app for the amount they should have kept them. Me and Dunks was arguing about this. Not necessarily arguing, but just kind of discussing this behind the scenes. We can just agree to disagree. I don't believe that there's only 4,500 pairs of those shoes. I'm sorry. And I'm definitely not buying that it was only 19 pairs in a size 10. I'm sorry. You can
Like who
sell
was
that.
it? I think it was Divine who had came in and said it cost more to turn the machine on than it would to produce 19 pair of shoes.
I think that was if it wasn't Divine, it was
BK. I'm sorry,
yeah,
it was
BK,
BK.
yeah, BK, it was them. And I agree with him. I'm a back up that statement. Yeah, it cost them the more labor costs to it's not if they're gonna do it.
Yeah, all the people in there and to get turn the machines on, make sure they got the materials that it costs to actually make the shoe.
Exactly. I would have gave you maybe if they would have hit us with like a 10,000 pair stock, I'd have been like, all right, I buy it, but not 4,000, bro. I'm sorry. It's not issue. I would have bought it if it was a Travis collab, but J Balvin. I mean, I'm not saying he ain't hot like that, but I mean, come on. You know what I mean? I mean, maybe I'm behind a rock. You know what I mean? The Slayer says, yeah, I'm sorry, but those J Balvin 3s should have dropped at the beginning of the summer. That's another thing too. Definitely should have dropped at the beginning of the summer, man. I won't say that it's too late, but I mean it's really fall time, and over here, like I can't speak for like on the side of the West Coast side, but over here it's been raining all freaking day, bro. Those shoes, most likely, if I had a cop, I wasn't gonna be able to rock them until next summer, next year.
Yeah,
if we just
which would have probably actually been the perfect time because they wouldn't have been so saturated.
Yeah, true. Manny says big fact Slayer. Manny Kick says smash that like button. Most definitely, y'all smash the like button. Red Glock in the building. It says right, okay. What up, Red Glock?
Yo.
Divine Photos in the building. Says 4,500 pairs on sneakers is sold. How many pairs were on J Balvin's site? In that case, if sneakers only had 4,500, then J Balvin website only had 500. Then,
well, apparently, like they say, only 20,000 pair were made anyway.
So you mean to tell me they let his site have a bulk of the stock? It's never been that way. It's usually Nike has majority of the stock.
Right. It said, it said on the little thing. It said this is the stock numbers, reflecting Nike and sneakers, not the worldwide stock. So. Okay. That was just the stock that sneakers got.
Oh, okay. I don't know, man. If there's some truth to it, oh well. Like I said, I feel no ways about it. I know you're kind of like up in the air about how you really feel about it, but
like I say, no, I'm good. I'm good with it. Like I say, it's money I didn't have to spend. Like I say, it would have been something to brag about.
Yeah, most definitely. Devon says, you seen that video where they had to shut down one of the Fat Joe up stores NYC because it was a first come first serve? I did see something like that floating around, but I just glanced at it and kept it moving. But I saw that.
Albums?
Yeah, they did a first come first serve, and like a lot of people showed. It was a lot of people.
I don't understand when you guys know these stores only got, let's say at a standalone store like that, I say at best 200 stock.
I was gonna say less than that. I was gonna say like.
And then when you think 2,000 people show up,
yeah,
like really, how many you got? Like especially the last man to show up. You really think you're gonna get a pair?
Yeah, if you're the last person in line, you might as well go to hell home, bro.
The last man in line, come on.
Yeah,
literally, the last man and the first man got it the worst.
Yeah, the first man, because he finna get annoyed. Yeah, they finna fuck with him.
He about to get mobbed,
Yeah,
Last man, I mean, you should have just watched from home.
if you the last person showing up to something like that, you might as well just, hey, I'm just here to hang out, man.
Yeah, exactly, huh?
I'm here to hang out, guys. You know what I mean? I'm not. They gonna tell you I'm not anticipating anything. But yeah, I did see that, Divine. Manny with the kick says, "What up?" Divine says, "What up?" Manny to Divine. No hype says those Balvin threes weren't it for me. The black pair is a different story. Okay, fun fact. I thought I would have been hearing something more like that coming from Dunks, but we've
Yeah,
we've
I'm not even gonna try for the black pair. I'm
you
just gonna
know
let, those roll on through.
they don't have to time those right for me. If we got
Mhm.
something else like even close on the radar to better, I'm skipping. But say like if it's just been like a dry month or a dry 2 months, 2 to 3 months, and that's on the radar, then yeah, then I'll grab. You know what I'm saying? I'll grab them. But I already know what that's gonna do. If I get the black pair, it's gonna make me chase after the
But
white pair.
but
So
the white pair, I honestly think the white pair are gonna stay a little above the black pair.
oh yeah, always. Yeah. It'd be like that sometimes.
So
Um,
if and then also when the black pair drop, I feel like it'll probably bring the white pair down a bit.
maybe. Not much though if it do.
Yeah, no, not much.
Yeah. Manny says no bot protection on the J Balvin website yesterday. How's it for the fan sway? Um, I think that was the best bot protection they could do. The surprise drop, kind of, we already had a ballpark. Putting where you got to actually know how to spell Columbia the way that it is for where that country, from where that place is in, and then you had to draw a box around X Y Z.
The cat or some shit like that, right?
Yeah, you got to draw a box around the cat. So I mean, they put up several layers the best they can. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, if that site had what, let's say they had what 2,000 stock, with 10,000 people going after it, it's gonna be a lot of people gonna be some losers. But it still wasn't an easy thing because it wasn't something we wasn't used to. But that was kind of the point, though. Not trying to defend it because it pissed me off too. It definitely pissed me off. But I see what they at least attempted. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
You know. Let's see. J Rod says, did anyone go for the SB dunks today? I slept on those. I saw a couple W's in the Discord on those. I think you hit on them, didn't you, J Rod? Yeah. I think you caught a W on them. No hype says, hey Jones, what's the tattoo on your forehead? It's a cross with who hanging across the cross. Yeah. That's what it's supposed to be anyway. Is it healing into that? Should be, but in theory, maybe the camera may not be doing it any justice. But no, it's not a knife. Like everybody been kind of low key joking me, like 21 Savage situation. A lot of people been saying like, "Oh, is that a knife?" But I know they're trying to like crack the jokes or whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's just who hanging on the cross. But yeah, that's what it is. Yeah. So Manny says pass for me. Okay, so he passed on the dunks. Did you go for those dunks or what is it they call the albino joints?
I know time like Preto, some shit like that, right?
Yeah,
Preto.
yeah. You go for those, you just said F it after the J.
I just said that because they're both a draw, right? Anyway,
Yeah.
my focus that 250 was already enough to spend.
Yeah, that's what I said too. With my knowing me here, I would have hit for both. You know what I mean? You know how I be like, you be like, oh, I'm just gonna try for both. I gotta hit one, and you hit both. Not saying it wouldn't went through, but let's just say next following week would have been a different story for me spending wise. I'm just keep it 100. Definitely would have been tight. And I had hit on the exclusive access on those Jordan 8 playoffs.
It just you had already dropped about 220.
Yeah, I was already pushing it already. You know what I mean? So
that would have been for sure a $600 at least.
Hey, hurting. I've been hurting. I'm telling you right now.
I picked up outside of sneakers.
Yeah, that would have been a long week for me. Yeah, that would have been a long week. Let's see. The Slayer says even for retail, those J Balvin threes are hella pricey. That's facts. Um,
Oh yeah, I think that's everybody's argument. I think there's gonna be everybody's
yeah,
argument.
I think it should have been at a $200 price point and called it a day,
Hey,
bro.
like we discussed after, outside of this,
Yeah,
the 10 would have even been a little justifiable, you know. And that 10 only because, like I said, the uniqueness and differentness of them.
not 250 though.
Yeah, nah,
I think
250.
everybody felt some type of way about that.
Yeah,
No hype says facts. Manny says 85 need a ranch polo and dunks. We'll get them squared away, bro. We get them in there for real. Like you talking about? Yeah, we got them. We'll put them in there because I know he been coming through for sure. We'll get them straight. We'll get them straight. No hype and Manny with the praying hands. No hype says that's what I thought it was, bro. Looks good, fam. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Let's see. J Rod says it's been an expensive month for me with my purchase at SneakerCon. Okay, yeah. And if you going on SneakerCon, it's gonna be they always gonna be taxing anyway.
you went to SneakerCon LA, right, J
Yeah,
Rod?
yeah, I think he went to SneakerCon LA. Let me share my screen real quick. Boom. I did do a poll. Did you get exclusive access? Look like 50% of people say no, and about 31% said they did, but they decided to just wait because the official drop on them is coming Saturday, next Saturday, and then some people did pick them up. Then, of course, I did the J Balvin poll. I kind of did it twice. I did the one for when it dropped on his website. Everybody said 50% said it was just straight cheeks and looked like 8% only caught a W out of the J Balvin website. Only 8% hit, and then 42% said no. And then today, we had the sneakers drop. So it looks like about 62% took L's. And then 7% took a W, and then 31% just said it was just too limited, man. And then of course I did a poll for the Albino and Prado collab, Nike SB. Looks like about only 6% hit, so these are probably were somewhat limited too.
There's like 17,000 for those.
Yeah. So 45% said they skipped, and then no to like 49%. So majority of the people either just skipped or they took an L. So very interesting, man. But I do want to touch on tonight's topic as well. We're going to talk the Nike is starting to sell like used shoes or refurbished shoes, as they want to call it, right? Okay. So I want to touch on that, and we'll see, and then we'll dive on into pretty much Nike closing down one of their first ever like community stores. And then you were going to say something?
No, go because it's gonna feed right into the topic.
Okay, and then we're gonna talk a little bit on Tom Sachs just to close things out, and then we're also those born and raises. We'll talk that towards the upcoming sneaker releases at the very, very end. Those are supposed to be slotted for the 27th, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, the 28th.
The 28th.
Yeah.
I thought whatever that Friday is, I thought they were coming Friday, and then the playoffs should be on that Saturday. So I'm almost positive it's the 27th.
It's like a Thursday, I think. Let me check it out.
Yeah, check the whatever it is, whatever Friday is, that's the date.
28th is on a Thursday.
Oh, the 28th is on a Thursday?
Then the 30th is on a Saturday.
Okay, so then they're coming on. Then they got to be coming on the 28th then.
Yeah, the 28th.
Yeah, 28th. So I don't see them dropping.
Thursday. The 28th is a Thursday.
The 28th is a Thursday. I think they're gonna drop them then, but don't quote me. I think they said they're only gonna drop them on his website, but don't quote me on that as well. But let's touch on tonight's topic a little bit. We've been on this joint for about 44 minutes. Y'all smash the like button, sub up. It says Nike is selling used sneakers on their new website, which I think it was Manny who posted the link in the Discord. Apparently they've had, they're selling shoes for like at half the price. Now
but what is refurbished?
So
would that be like returns?
I think it's more so like
what's a refurbished shoe? Like
it's like reselling basically.
But still, that doesn't answer the question. What's a refurbished shoe?
I mean, I think also they take it and clean it too. Also, but this is their website right here.
Is it a return?
I don't know, but looks like out of the condition guide right here, though, it's like new, gently worn, or slightly imperfect. That's what they got on their actual. Yeah, it's most likely is. It's probably that. people don't know this also. Nike had one of the craziest, and probably still do, have one of the craziest return policies. I know for a fact one of my coworkers had a shoe for over 2 years, and I think they didn't wear it much, but it had fell apart on them, and they were able to take it and return it.
Hmm.
Yeah, they
Like,
were able to return it. If they got anything similar to that, you can trade it off for that, or you can get your money back. So Nike stands by their product. I will say that. But good question though. What is an actual like refurbished product? To me, refurbished, when I think of it, I think of like computer equipment or something like that.
yeah,
You ever
when
went
I
like,
think of refurbished, I think of something that's like I say that's completely broke down and you had to send it to get fixed. So I'm thinking of a refurbished shoe, be like a shoe that was completely beat to shit, and they like did like some rejuvenator on it. You know, like
yeah,
that's when I think of refurbished. That's what I think of. What they're trying to sell as refurbished is just return stock that they can't get rid of. All that built up stuff that they have on sneakers, all that built up stuff that they have in their warehouses.
yeah, true. So I think it's more so just returned product. But what's killed me is how they're advertising it. They're making it seem like it's about to be some heat. You know what I mean? Like
Hey, yeah,
they had with the UNC toes on there, and the big kids look like they had the white infrared sixes, which everybody know the black ones is what we kind of go crazy for. The white ones, not that it's not as popular, but it's really not. But I mean, I think they did that just to get people's attention, and it worked. You know what I mean?
yeah.
Nike, whether they want to act like they do or don't, they pay attention to the sneaker community and how we react to their products and how stuff gets resold. You know what I mean? Whether they want to realize it or not, they definitely pay attention. Let me read through this article real quick, but I'm gonna touch on it. It should tell us a little bit of what to expect. They also, I see they had some Jordan 5, like the UNC's on there. So a lot of UNC colorways, but I feel like these are shoes that didn't completely sell out, or people bought them and then just end up returning them, like you said. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Says after launching its refurbished program in 2021 exclusively in 15 US based stores, it seems that the Nike has launched a new website for the program, allowing customers to buy refurbished sneakers. The site was launched this morning by accident and has since then closed, but it's back up now. Expect to see the refurbished program come online at a later date, but it's back up now. How Nike refurbished works. Here you go, Dunks. Customers return shoes to Nike. Nike experts inspect and grade footwear. Each eligible pair is carefully cleaned and sanitized. Refurbished shoes return to stores at
So
a
worn
reduced price.
shoes. So
Yeah,
pretty much worn shoes.
worn shoes, and then they clean them up. If the shoe is not in bad condition, they go through and then they sanitize them. Very curious what that process is like. Don't quote me on that, but I'm very curious what that process is like. But then, yeah, and then the refurbished shoes to the stores at a reduced price. I mean, I thought that was what kind of borderline what the Nike outlets. It just sounds like a more cooler version of the Nike outlets.
I think this is probably them trying to transition because they already had to close one store, so this is just them probably trying to transition all that into an online program. You know,
Yeah,
because especially with all of the um these mob robberies that's been going on, you know.
yeah, true.
So I think that that's just something like a lot. It's saying a lot of these um storefronts are starting to close because of the mob thefts that are starting to go on. You know,
Yeah,
so I can see that being a thing with Nike. Like the stores, obviously, stores aren't doing as good as sneakers is and Nike online is.
yeah,
You know,
most definitely.
really people only go to the stores to, like I say, pick up like the shit that didn't sell out. Like I say like with the Palominos, with the Black Toe lows, with the UNC to Chicago lows, like the one, like say is that's the Nike stores are good for stuff like that.
Yeah,
But like that's just not doing it though, because like I say, when majority of that sells out online versus the store front where you can get it right there in your face direct, people are still willing to wait rather than just go pick it up.
True.
which is crazy because at one point in time, people were like, why would I buy something online when I can just go to the store and get it? You know, now it's vice versa.
Yeah. And then last question on here says, would you buy used Jordans from Nike for a reduced rate? Question mark.
Depends on the shoe.
Depends on the shoe. Do you
I mean,
think also?
technically, essentially, isn't that kind of what you do with eBay too? Technically, with all these with all these sites, Goat, all that, StockX.
Yeah, but the reduced rate is the key word there for Nike versus it ain't no reduced rate on Goat, eBay, and StockX. You know what I mean? And
It's just a different price. It's not reduced. It's just a different price.
exactly, it's just a different price, much cheaper. But I will say, I think also this is another way Nike is looking at like combating as far as like the resellers. I think if this is gonna even take them out even more, you know what I mean? To be honest, um, Nike hasn't been able, and I said this time and time again, they deflected the quote unquote how do you truly authenticate a Jordan or a Nike sneaker. And I'm
Yeah.
starting to think like, to be honest, there's no full one on like 100% way. Um, if it is, Nike's not going to put that out there. But I think just to get people off of that, they're just making sure that they're making the shoes more available than anything that they can possibly do. You know what I mean? Cool. Return them back to us. We're gonna sell them. But it sounds like honestly, you're just getting a whole bunch of B grades. You know, which that's a thing. We had the Mellow 13s that dropped years ago, the black and yellow joints. Those went straight to outlets because I guess Nike was saying like the minute you like get them like wet or the minute like it'll fade into the shoe. It wasn't designed to do that. The
Oh
quality.
yeah, I mean, those yellow joints that dropped.
Yeah. So in a sense, Nike's already kind of been doing something like this already, but also I also heard they were facing like an actual lawsuit as well, like a greenwashing. It's like a greenwashing lawsuit. I'm gonna touch on that a little bit too. But let me read through this article real quick just to see how the programs work. I kind of broke it down, but I'm gonna see what else they got. This one is coming straight from Conflexes. It says Nike just started selling used sneakers online for up to half off the original price. Um, let's see. On Tuesday, Nike quietly rolled out an online refurbished sneaker program that was previously offered only at select stores. Dubbed Nike Refurbished, the site offers digital version of incentives like the Nike introduced in April 2021 as a part of its Move to Zero mission. Made up of returns, exchanges, and shoes with small imperfections, the swoosh has given a second life to sneakers in categories ranging from men's and women's performance shoes to lifestyle and Jordan footwear. Nike's goal is to circular, zero carbon, zero waste future. The brand said in a statement, while Nike refurbished footwear is available at select Nike stores, we are also testing offering Nike refurbished products online to extend the life of authentic Nike products at a value price.
That kind of makes no sense. Like it should be the other way around. They should say they have online, and we're gonna test it in the stores.
Yeah,
You know, this is backwards. You know, why would you say you're gonna test it online when obviously you know online is your biggest audience?
yeah. Apparently, there was a. I'm looking at the related story. It says Nike will clean used sneakers and resell them. So apparently, this has kind of been a thing that's kind of been. I don't know. Maybe I was just turned a blind eye to it. I feel like I've heard of it, but I guess I didn't take it serious. Um, says each sneaker offered via Nike Refurbished is given one of three condition rate, like new, gently worn, and slightly imperfect. Which I read that off their website earlier. Once a shoe has been determined to be eligible for the refurbished program, it's cleaned by hand by what Nike describes as a team of experts and ultimately given a condition grade. Nike defines like new as perfect or near perfect with no flaws or marks of wears. Gently worn is given to pairs that are in great condition with visible light wear or small imperfections. Lastly, slightly imperfection sneakers are those that have no signs of wear but may have small stains, marks, fadings, or aesthetically blemishes. So that breaks down category of what to put it in. But to be honest, reading all that makes me sound like the shoe, no matter what shoe you get, you shouldn't even be able to tell that it's used. Apparently,
Yeah.
I mean, all of them damn near sound good. Like the blemishes seem like okay, cool. That seems like that's what we get sometimes, even on the stuff that deem, the great stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like if you look at a pair like those Travis Scott fours, um, the quality on them, like from a distance, they look amazing, but like up close, there are a lot of imperfections. You know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean? It
Mm-hmm.
says due to the nature of the sourcing, only select sizing and colors and certain models will be available at any given time. Nike encouraged shoppers to check back frequently for updates to the stock. Discounts varying depending on the conditions, but prices are marked as much as 50% off the original retail price. Although the site is currently being flooded with traffic, users can visit refurbishednike.com to browse the current selection now. So, yeah, we kind of already checked it out, but I also wanted to bring up this greenwashing lawsuit thing that kind of came up a little bit. Also, I do want to check out that also Nike had like another. Let me see. Hold on, because I was gonna pull out the refurbished program, but this greenwashing lawsuit, I want to touch on that real quick, and then I do want to touch on how Nike kind of cleans their shoes. You know what I'm saying? So the greenwashing lawsuit against Nike claims recycled polyester apparel isn't sustainable. So apparently they're trying to come at like apparently Nike's getting sued for their whole sustainable program, which it seems like a lot of I seen Adidas was trying to do this as well. And it's just I think it's like using recycled materials, but I'm guessing they're saying they don't do it all the way, if what I'm getting from it. And then I also want to touch on the community store. Nike is shutting down its first community store. I want to touch on that. I actually was going to touch on that on Wednesday, but I'm going to read through this one real quick too, just to see what's up. Then I'm going to touch the chat because I ain't forgot about you guys either, man. I know me and Duns just kind of got in the zone right there. Says as of Friday on September 15th, Nike community store is Northeast Portland will be permanently closed. Nike told the Seoul District Business Association that it planned to be vacating the property in which the association believes will be a major economic blow to the area. In a statement, the Oregon Live Nike confirmed its departure and said that the company was reimagining Nike's retail space and considering future locations as a part of this community's long-term rehabilitation plan. For locals, the closure of the Nike store located on Martin Luther King Boulevard is no, right? Ironic, right?
So when you hear that street, you already know what's up.
Let's not stereotype, but you're right. I can't argue with you. Says it's probably being a long time coming as the store has been closed for the public for majority of the year. It had been unclear whether the closure was temporarily or not, which we now know that it will be permanent. Exclusive director of Seoul Business District says John Washington expressed concerns to Nike about the inactive store nearly a month ago when he sent a letter asking about the status of the store, which had already been closed by 6 months at the time. Okay, so the store had been closed for over 6 months, and I guess they finally just went on like, hey, let's get up out of here for real. I'm curious what's the reason that made them want to shut it down. I'm pretty sure they was getting plenty of business. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The store closure was starting to impact the small business in the area who were telling me that they were getting less and less foot traffic and business was not going well. They prompt me to ask Nike what's their intentions were. I mean, now that it's permanently closed and they still gonna be in the same position, I would think.
Yeah.
I'm assuming they was getting those other like local businesses was catching all those people that went to the Nike outlet if they were around there. Sometimes you just go and pick up stuff when you're next to something because of the convenience, not because you necessarily want it.
Mm-hmm. Say I'm gonna just stop in. I mean, that don't necessarily mean that you're planning on getting something. You stop in, hey, something catch your eye, you pick up, a thing or two.
Most definitely. Let's see. Let me read through the rest of this real quick. Says Washington followed up with Nike last week, which prompted the sportswear giant to respond, confirming the closure of the store in a Zoom meeting on Friday, September 8th. Nike cited safety and security issues as the reasons of the closure. There you go, right there. So, You called it, Dunks. Man, you be on it, man. I'm assuming that a lot of people was probably going to that store and they was, let's just say they was losing money. You know, we'll just call it nicely. It was losing money. But I'm assuming they had enough, and they're like, "Yo, we're not. We can't keep keeping this open because we're not making. We if you can feel a sting in your business and it's more than a hassle, then they say, all right, cool. They temporarily closed it and went on and closed it all the way.
Yeah, and then at a certain point, you got to think insurance starts to question, but what's your security procedure like?
Yeah, and at that point, like, what else can you
Well, too many times.
exactly, exactly. So it says around this time last year, Nike store had closed its doors for an extended period of time due to the rise of shoplifting. There you go, right there. According Dunks, man, you be on it. According to the local analyst of the area, the Nike community store reported 437 shoplifting cases to the police since 2019. We got hit by the guy 9 times. I have a feeling he won't be coming back. That's what I feel like right now. But yeah, 437 times in the span from 2019 to what? I guess they closed it down officially last year.
Damn, 137 times.
God.
Yeah, I think it was best.
Hey.
I think after the 43rd time, you guys should have shut it down.
Hey, after the 6th time, shit, after like hell, it's just like what on Coming to America when he said he hit him 9 times.
Yeah,
That's my thing. At this point, if this store been hit 437 times, that's become the practice store in the area. Like, hey, all right, cool. You want to learn how to rob?
You want to get your rank up? This is the first store we start at.
Yeah, exactly. Yo, you trying to get your feet. Well, you survive this joint. And then as you going with the other people that normally do it on regular, like, oh man, we hit this one all the time, in and out, blah blah. Trust me,
we don't go there no more.
Yeah, it's like they probably like hell. They practically open the doors and let you out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I mean, we got to think, and that's really literally at this point what's happening. Like the people are going to these stores, and like the workers and like the security, they're just standing there and let them do it because what's it worth for me to? Like I said, I explained this to someone at my job. I was like, what's it to them to try to stop them when you work here? You see that same shirt every day. Were you planning on buying it?
Yeah.
So they figure, if it's not important, if it's not important enough for you to buy, why risk your life trying to save that shirt or those pants or that purse?
True.
So yeah, I'd be like, peace. You got it.
But every store should have what they call a loss prevention, and they're supposed to actually help.
Well, yeah, but what can loss prevention do when 20 guys run in that store?
Yeah, they're outnumbered, but at that point, you should be already alerting the big boys, the police.
Like I say, when 20 guys in and out in 20 seconds,
Yeah, that's just true. I worked at a department store years ago, and I seen one person like literally we saw him in the act, me and the other dude that was working there at the time.
Hey, he's still.
Well, this is a thing. We tried loss prevention, saw him too.
Hey, look at this guy.
Well, loss prevention knows were the people that were they're the secret shoppers where they really technically work there, but they dress like in regular clothes, like they're just shopping. The problem with this department store is the loss prevention people that look like the secret shoppers there. Maybe it's just because we have been working there for too long, but it's like we was like, yeah, if I was gonna hit this place up, I know exactly who the hell y'all is. I wouldn't do anything around y'all. Y'all don't even look like you don't even look like you're interested. You know what I mean? Y'all just hanging around and talking to each other out. You know what I mean? You're not looking indiscreet. You know what I mean? But anyway,
I honestly I can't tell what a loss prevention person would look like.
And well, if you hit this store,
you have to work in the field to know, like I said, because honestly, I if I go to Walmart every time, I couldn't tell you who is the secret shopper.
Okay, yeah, that's probably true. Maybe because we worked there, but anyway, little homie he wanted like I forgot what brand of shirt it was. It could have been a Nike shirt. Go figure, right? We gave him the tip. We were like, hey, well, actually, I didn't say shit. I didn't give a damn. But my coworker, we was there folding. We were cleaning up the department, and he looked up at him and he saw the loss prevention. Like they were low key, like acting like they wasn't paying attention, but they were like on this man, like ready to pounce. But the law states, there is not considered. You can't catch them for stealing until they actively walk out the building. They can walk around with whatever they want or whatever, but even if
As long as they in the store, yeah. Huh?
yeah, even if you saw them putting it in their pants, blah blah, if they haven't left the store yet, it's not stealing. You know what I mean? But anyway, homie got close to the doors, and then finally my coworker was like, "You know they see you, right?" Because they were not just watching them from the computer no more; they were physically out there. And he was like, "You know they see you, right?" And then when I tell you, little homie hit the doors, he hit the door so hard and went out like. Lost Adventure chased after him, but they came back like 5 minutes later, and they were all I heard was them like they're like, man, they look, their exact words. They came back in without him, and they're like, man, he's fast. He's already up across the street, across the like they said homie was already like pretty much down the block across two traffic like sections already. They could not catch him. Homie was prepared. I just got to give it to him. I was like, damn. But these also, they wasn't in very good shape either because you would also see random times Domino's pulling up with a pizza and it was for them. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, not judging or anything like that, but you got a nice young buck in here ready to get a shirt to look fly for the night, and he know he's going to successfully succeed because he know
he's not leaving without that shirt.
Yeah, he did a great job. I mean, I don't think, and to be honest, also in our state, right? It's you can't really charge him for a felony unless it's $200 or more. So I mean, the shirt would have been like $30 or $40. He was not gonna get anything but a misdemeanor anyway. You know what I mean?
And do what like
probably nothing.
Yeah, throw it out. You know?
Yeah, probably nothing. Like it ain't. That's what I said. It wasn't even worth it. You know, unless and every state got their own amount that's considered like a felony. Some states is way less than that, but in this state, like it's 200 at minimum. So pretty much if you just doing, picking up little stuff from 7-Eleven, $10 worth. Now, how it works also, if they got you on camera multiple times and you keep hitting them back and they never catch you, if they keep track of it, they can tally it up to that and you can still get the felony charge.
Yeah, of course, because they still got proof that you stole,
Yeah, so some people in the store, they would let them, like, a lot of the loss prevention caught a lot of people that actually worked there stealing. That's the funny part.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they caught more people working there than they actually.
Those be the biggest ones.
Exactly. Let me read the rest of this article. It says, nationwide, Nike has been at the center of organized crime rings at the Nike Memphis facilities have been reportedly ransacked with back-to-back robberies happening earlier this month. Additionally, one of the largest sightings in sneaker history was uncovered earlier this year when the Los Angeles Police Department found $7 million. Oh, that was the Drake sneakers. I remember that one. We touched that one. All of those individuals' incidents support claims that the organized crime is responsible for stolen Nike sneakers at every point in the supply chain. So I guess like the reason this store is getting, if I'm reading it correctly, all the signs of that's been going on, it still points back to the original setup. So I guess that's why they had to close this store. It still somehow ties back to them, which I don't see how. I'm guessing like a lot of stock goes through them first, or maybe they give the tip of where the shoes are going to be at. It could be so many ways. Because at this point, like we said, hell, they're damn near opening the door for, if it's been hit 437 times, they damn near telling the criminals like, hey, come at this time. Mm-hmm. It's got to be an inside job at that point. Let's see. Yeah, it's got to be. In February, Nike made a request to Portland Mayor Ted Wheeler and other city officials to arm Nike locations with off-duty police officers, but the city officials denied Nike's request. Wow. So they wanted some armed cops, but they said no. And at that point, Nike, I would assume you can hire your own, but at the same time, that's another expense in the business because those security people with guns probably still not going to do that great of a job, but they're not going to be there for free. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
So that's one thing. Willard said that statement Friday that he was very disappointed about the closure of the store. How you disappointed when you denied them the security, thing they request? Like the mayor,
Exactly.
yeah, you upset because now you're seeing some money leave your state, your business, like because
Yeah,
Nike
yeah.
obviously, yeah,
If he's over that district or not.
yeah. So you sad to see the money go, but when they was asking you for help, you ain't want to do nothing. And I ain't trying to pick on him, but I'm saying he says, and that team and his team and the city staff, he worked tireless and is in a good faith with Nike for almost a year to offer creative solutions to their safety challenges. They wanted security, and you had an alternative. What was the alternative? Like because he basically saying he gave them secure safety challenges. Like what the hell?
What's a safety challenge?
I don't know. That's just a nerd. That's like one of those like we can't get you we can't provide you no armed security guards, but we can get this instead. And you're like,
We can get you, yeah, pretty much that. We can't get you armed security, but we can get you, what's them little, uh, theft monitors.
metal detector type
Yeah,
of joint.
theft
Yeah,
monitors. Yeah, them shits. That's pretty much what they said.
yeah. And it's like, nah, we need the real deal. How
Man,
many
you to run straight through that shit. What you talking about, man?
You not lying though.
Take that shit with them, man. They'll knock that shit over, man. Fuck that shit, man.
They don't really stop anybody. Like it goes off and make a sound, but only people that stop and come back are people who
And
literally truly.
people
Yeah.
have figured out how to get through it without making it go off.
I mean, to be honest, the ones at the department store I worked at, right? We had them too, ironically, right? But at the height of them, hell, if you just did
Yeah,
this,
that's what I'm saying. Yeah,
you just
but
live like
the average
yeah.
person is taller than that thing anyway. You know,
Yeah, the average person's on that. So, like, all honestly, if you just walk them up, stretching that joint
or
up,
at least it comes
gonna
to the head. It's at least shoulder length to the average person. You know,
yeah. So, I mean, to be honest, the average person
and
to
just
hold it up,
just
just hold it up in the
head and
air.
be good. Or I
Yeah.
heard another one is shake like do a vigorous movement like when you're walking through it and it throws the sensor off because they can't pick up a reading.
Wow.
So yeah, like
Wow.
if you go through it, like shake the product up and down or side, or, however, just to throw off the reading.
Yeah. Only people I know that come back are the people who paid for something and that person at the register forgot to take the joint off. That was the only time. And there's been times where I had bought stuff there. It didn't even go off. I got home and it was still on there. I had to go back. I'm like, man, I forgot to take because if you try to take it off yourself, the ink will bust on it. Now I'm assuming the criminals what? The ink will sink on it. What? Anyway, like I said, man.
Like those die packs. Well, I know that they got them on
Yeah.
They really got those little die pack things on fucking clothes too.
Yeah, that's what it is. So like,
I don't
if you
think so anymore because
probably not anymore, but back in the day they did.
you got to think that what if the employees, when they popping them off, they could risk probably breaking it and the dye going on the pants just from trying to put it on the shelf. You know,
It was pretty easy to take off at the register with that little
but
thing.
you know, everybody's not. You know,
It wasn't that. I mean, it's not that hard though.
Hey, like I said, once again, everybody's not. Everybody's not capable.
Yeah, this is true. I would say, if there's any room for error, somebody will f it up. I'll just leave
Somebody
it
will
at
find
that. Exactly. So, yeah, basically that safety challenges dunks. That's probably what it was. It says ultimately the city could not offer Nike or any other private business with dedicated off-duty Portland Police Bureau officers due to the PBB staffing shortage. Okay, so he said he couldn't offer them armed security guards because they were at a shortage. They didn't have enough employees. That's what Wheeler's saying. The closure of the Nike.
We can build plenty of theft monitors.
I know, right?
We can build you 100 of those if you want.
Yeah, we got those out in the back.
Yeah, exactly. We got them already loaded on the truck.
Yeah, exactly. Nike, that don't work. The closure of the Nike store will greatly affect the local black business as the Seoul district has historically been a core element for Portland's black community since it opened in June of 1984. So yeah, they finna feel that effects. I mean, Nike gave them a solution. or gave them what they wanted. They couldn't provide it what you want them to do. You know what I
Mhm.
mean? Word about the store closing landed like a lead balloon, said Washington. Why close down a flagship store that has supported Black Portland for over 40 years? It was an economic driver in the area, and we should be looking at the long-term impact of the closure. Give them what the hell they asked for, then if they that important.
Well, at this point, it's kind of too late because the store's already closed.
Yeah, it's already closed at this point. But now they starting to obviously probably feel that effects of what people buy a lot of Nike's products, man. Even if you think of the non-sneakerheads, even you see the people that probably not in it as deep as me and you, pause. But um, you it's kind of hard for you to not go anywhere and see any form of Nike product, you know.
No, Nike is worldwide. Say, I mean, the average just mom is going in there buying her kids, shoes for school. The average, dad going in there, buying him something, buying him some type of sports gear. Maybe, I mean, it's Nike's for everyone. Is not just pertaining to a certain group of people. Nike's made it that way to where you can go from being just the average consumer all the way up to a grill only, collector.
Exactly. So a lot of things to take in consideration how big Nike's brand is.
Mhm.
Um, It says in the 1980s, Portland civil rights and education advocate Ron Herndon worked with Nike and the Black United Front to establish a brand's factory store on what was then Union Avenue, now known as Martin Luther King Jr. Boulevard. Herndon highlighted that the store not only employed individuals from the local neighborhood, but also dedicated at the proceeds from its sales to benefit Portland's Black community. Says, obviously, I was disappointed to hear that this wasn't going to be able to reopen the store, said Herndon. I think this is a failure of leadership at City Hall. I just believe folks at City Hall don't have the skill or creativity to address major issues that impact not only the Black community, but all of Portland. I mean, if the store is that impactful in the area, I mean, you got to know, but I guess the people truly just didn't care. So I'm assuming at this point, if Nikes don't close up the doors, a lot of other businesses are probably around, all the surrounding business around it. If they're still open, they're feeling the effects. You know what I mean? So definitely a lot of things. Says Hernan continues, says his frustration saying you would have thought the city leaders would have tried harder to keep the store to stay open because of the impact on the small business in the community, but I didn't see that at all. As of now, Nike has not disclosed any plans about opening up a new store in North or Northeast Portland area. The company said it would seek the input of local community organizations and leaders to determine the best new location. So Nike wants that type of store open, but they don't want it in that area no more because it's too much of a risk. Like I wouldn't be surprised to see them pick up and try to get things moved out of Memphis as well because they keep getting hit.
I mean, that'll be a big move, though.
That's
You
a
know,
big move. That's a big move. But I mean, if you keep losing money, and what's at that point, is it really, really worth it? You know what I mean?
but still, you got to think about how much you have to go into just uplifting a whole like shipping headquarters. You have to, it take a lot of time, a lot of money that they probably just not willing to waste, and then probably end up with the same outcome.
True, true. Let me touch through the chat real quick. Then we're gonna touch on this Tom Sachs, and then we're
But,
gonna close things out for tonight.
but
Um,
think about this though, because you gotta think if it's something that people want, they can turn a good thing into a bad thing real fast. You know,
oh yeah, big
that
time.
good area they put it in, they can quickly turn it into a bad area. They put a Nike store in, say one of the good areas or whatever town USA. That if it's something people want, they're gonna go get it, and they're gonna turn it into something bad real fast.
Most definitely, most definitely. Like, yeah, anybody can turn a good situation to a bad situation. We've
Hmm.
seen that time and time again. So you got facts on that one. Um, you know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
Um, let's see. J Rod says, yeah, I was there last week. I got everything below ass. Market is down. Okay, so he went to SneakerCon last week. Okay, that's what's up. That's what's up. Um, let's see where we at. Um, let's see. J Rod says 85 black and white Brad 11s and the UNC ones. Okay. That's what you picked up from Sneaker Con. Okay, that's what he got from the Sneaker Con. So he got the 85 blacks and whites, and then he got the Bread 11s and the UNC ones. That's what you picked up from Sneaker Con, because that's what Manny asked him. Said, "What did you purchase from Sneaker Con?" J Rod. No hype says J Rod, nice pickups. Most definitely, man. Sounds you got some heat. Um, Manny says, "Sheesh, congrats on the heat, cops." Let's see. J Rod says, "Thanks, fellas. Thanks, fellas." No hype says, "I gotta run and grab tree. So if I'm not in the chat, that's why." Okay, you good, Brody?
Okay. Hey.
You good? Hey, more power to you, man. When I tell you I had a long day of traveling yesterday, that was on the to-do list. I'll just put it like that. But I'm all good now, so I completely understand.
Oh,
Um, yeah, most definitely. And I know Dunks, you can relate as well.
oh yeah.
John B says refurbished means a shoe that was used and made to look like new. True. That yeah, that's true. No hype says, "Yep." I say just shitty quality returns that had been worn. Manuel the Kick says Nike refurbished, good for picking up some beaters. I mean, yeah, true, but at the same time, I mean, I don't know if it's really. I don't. We'll see how it goes. I feel like they're overly hyping it right now because of by putting out stuff they know people will actually buy, which I
I feel
get it.
like it's gonna be like that eBay thing they did. Remember that time when they put all those shoes up and it was pretty much all like garbage trash basura?
Yeah, yeah, something like them. I wouldn't be surprised. Yeah, but at least Nike's trying to make an attempt to clean them and make them look as presentable as possible. So, we'll see how that goes. The
Mm-hmm.
Slayer says Nike experts. The fuck is that? I don't know,
The
bro.
StockX, same as StockX experts.
Yeah, the same as the StockX experts and StockX verified. That's the same
Express shipping.
bullshit. Yeah, yeah, it's the same. Yeah, StockX Express shipping that bullshit.
Well, yeah, exactly. Good question. What the fuck is a Nike expert when they couldn't even give us the verification process from their Nike headquarters? So what the fuck is a Nike expert to verify already worn shoes? They can't give us the verification process of a brand new shoe.
I'm
You know,
very curious. It just honestly, I hate to say it. All it do is makes me think more and more.
just
Can
make
you?
me mad.
It upsets me, but it makes me think: can you really truly authenticate the product? Is there really a way to actually do it?
It just
Um,
makes me think that this is partly returns, partly the ones that never truly even made the cut to go on the actual consumer market in the first place. You know what I'm saying? Like that stock that was withheld because they felt it didn't meet what they think is their quality product.
yeah, which I thought that was the point of a B grade.
And that's what they said. B grades and what and slightly worn shoes.
Yeah, so I guess so. But the B grades used to go to the outlets, but I guess they're gonna make it on make the. I think all they're doing is making the outlet stuff available online.
I don't think anybody's gonna want that purple. Let's say that blue shoe where the blue dye is bleeding onto their white midsole. I don't think nobody's gonna want that shoe. So I don't know why you even try to resell it.
Yeah, I mean they trying to just trying to get something off of it. You know what I mean?
Yes, man.
And if they're able to sell it at 50% of the price, they'll let you know what they pay for each shoe.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Think about it. Like
They
it's
would
always
let it go for that low. You know.
yeah. If they're already willing to let it go for that low, that means that Nike and I don't know how much they pay per product, but it's always been a random number that people say they don't pay no more than at best $25 per shoe, which I'm willing to bet is way less than that. But from what I've heard at max, that's what they pay. I don't know, so it's opinion and all the this is all
Alleged.
alleged, but yeah, all alleged, but yeah, they say they don't pay no more than $25 per shoe. I don't know, so it's all alleged, but yeah. Um, so again, Nike experts, I don't like the wording on that. Um, John B says you may buy a shoe that is really creased or scuffed. Kwame says I bought lightly owned pairs before, but usually it's a hype shoe, and I plan on wearing. It might work for Nike if they have the right stock.
But what's lightly worn on a hype shoe? It's damn near V and DS. You know,
Yeah, yeah,
so I mean, I get that one, but not you can't like try to resell the stuff that didn't sell in the first place, and now the stuff that didn't sell mixed with the stuff that people didn't want.
yeah. It's a lot of it's a new thing they're bringing to the table, which I feel like they've already been doing it, but they're bringing it to the line of just online.
Hmm.
Um, and they're very curious how it's gonna go. They're just making it for the people who don't have, because like all my outlets, they're not far, but they're not like close either. You know what I mean? But I think that's the point of the outlet. They put them on the outer skirts on purpose.
Hmm.
Um, let's see. Cedric Vapel says, "Yerp, what up, Cedric?"
Yeah.
Um, No Hype says, "Ye got my tree." That's okay, cool. That was fast. Manuel Kick says, "Rolling up, fams." Um, let's touch on this update on Tom Sachs, and then we're gonna close things out with the Born and Raises and upcoming releases for sure, and wrap things up because we've been on this joint for like an hour and 26 minutes. So I'm gonna go through this one real quick. Says Nike says it's still not working with Tom Sachs at the time. So I mean, we kind of know what kind of happened with that debacle because I think me and Dunks kind of covered that on like an earlier time. It says earlier this week, we broke news that Nike having Tom Sachs Mars Yard 3.0 in the chamber and ready for release, even with the highly anticipated sneaker within its system. Which, fun fact, man, I know the Tom Sachs shoes go hard, but I can't get jiggy with it. By the way, I don't know. It's not for me.
Yeah.
Um, just fun fact, I don't see the hype behind those. If y'all want to explain that to me, let me know. But
Hmm.
I don't see the hype behind those. Says even with the highly anticipated sneaker within the system, there still remained the chance that Nike wouldn't go forward with the release. Now, Nike has confirmed it has no release date set in stone for the time being. We are not working with Tom Sachs Studio at the time and have no release dates planned, Nike said in a statement to Complex. It says the keywords here are at the time, which doesn't signal a real commitment either way. At the very least, Nike's relationship with Sachs is on hold, but the statement certainly leaves room for the company to revisit its stance in the future. They're keeping their options open, is what that means.
Yeah.
Says earlier this year, Curb published a bombshell story accusing Sachs of creating a toxic culture for employees at his at his New York City studio. The troubling descriptions of the workplace included a storage area nicknamed the R Room. Not repeating that, not saying that one.
Yeah.
Nazi and pornographic imagery, unwanted sexual comments, and expectations that revealed that of the cult. So yeah, we did cover that one a lot. So until today, Nike has said only that it's deeply concerned by the various serious allegations, and that's the key word. So that's all alleged, and that it has been in contact with Tom and his studio seeking to better understanding the situation and how these issues are being addressed. Prior to the allegations, additional versions of the Nike Craft and Tom Sachs GPS and Gorge Green and Ratatan had also been slated to drop later this year with images of the Nike general purpose shoe Tom Sachs white vivid fur loading to Nike. It led many speculate that Nike and Tom Sachs may begin to collaborate efforts again. But again, they said it's in so many words, it's on hold. I think that's pretty much where they're at. Nike's trying to be on the safe side. You don't want to get caught in like a I guess I want to say maybe like an Adidas and Ye situation. I hate to kind of compare it like that, but I
They
mean,
don't want to be on the side of pretty much. They don't want to be on the side of a scandal.
yeah, where it's like they don't want to look where if things don't work out in Tom Sachs' favors, then
Hmm.
Nike don't want to be like people gonna put you, even though Nike got nothing to do with it. If he's found guilty of all any of that, they're gonna say, "Well, you supported it." It's gonna hurt the company just as well. So I get it. So let's move on to the Born and Raises and upcoming releases to wrap things up, man. We've been on this joint going on almost an hour and 30 minutes. So the Born and Raises got a release date finally. I think I do actually have it on the website. I think we said what the 28th I'm gonna just look through this article real quick. They should have a date on it. Yeah, it is September 28th. Dunks, you were correct. I don't know why I was thinking the 27th, but yeah, it is the 28th. Um, I think, to the best of my knowledge, it's only gonna be on his website. Don't quote me on that because it's not loaded up on sneakers to the best of my knowledge. Now I know his website has a countdown, and I'll pull it up just to see if that countdown's still up there. But I'm almost positive that's what it has like on their website. And I think I like want to say like almost 2 weeks ago in the sold out Discord, somebody else had posted the countdown up in there as well. So I think, and I'm about to go to their website right now just to see. So yeah, it has a countdown of 4 days, and I'll share the screen with you guys right now just to show the proofs in the pudding. It has a countdown right now, 4 days, 18 hours, 28 minutes, and 37 seconds, and it's ticking on. So I
That will
think
be 28th, yeah.
yeah, that will be the 28th. So next Born and Raised drop will go live, and then it has a countdown. So it's gonna be on their site. The most important part, if you're like me, and I'm gonna ask this question: will there be any form of bot protection? And do we really want it on the level of the J Balvin bot protection, or do we want something that, like, hey man, you know what I mean? Let it at least, because they're gonna probably propose a question that we're all gonna have to, somebody gonna have to Google it and tell everybody. And it's one of those you're gonna have to pray and work together, you know what I mean? And pray you get the notification, you know what I mean? So one of those, even if you camp out, it's still I borderline missed the days where there were no bot protection, but bots wasn't going crazy like that, where literally you just clicked on it, wait, and let your internet speed do the talking. I kind of missed that a little bit too, just to keep it 100. This bot protection stuff, it's a gift and a curse because it may be defeating the bots, but it's kicking my butt too. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? It's no easier for me. And I'm gonna just leave it at that. So I'm still gonna try to go for your size, but if it's on this site, bro, just pray. All I can say, if I get in, call it success right there.
Yeah, we'll wait and see.
And we can. I still can't. I'm still not over the Crenshaw drop to keep it 100.
Yeah.
So that's part of the upcoming releases. The Born and Raised Dunks next on the list. I can honestly say I'm still, even though we had a little talk about this with the Goodfellas last night, I still think, like, I don't know. I think Manny said they're growing on them. Me, they dope, but that Nike check on them is throwing me off. I just can't, you know what I'm saying? But that's why I said I'd rather just go try to go for your pair, the Born and Raised.
Oh, okay, yeah.
The Nike is not the typical Nike check. Is that
it looks like a hard plastic? Yeah.
Yeah, and I don't know. It's not for me, and that's where I'm at with it. Next pickup for me, y'all know I did get exclusive access on those playoff 8. I will have the review and on feet. Hopefully, sometime next week. They've shipped out, so they should be here soon. But other than that, next thing on my radar to keep it 100 for upcoming releases is the Cherry 12s. That's really all I really need in a nutshell. I was looking at the J Balvin's, but again, I'm not paying any type of resale money on them. So on my next radar, I'm chilling right now till the Cherry 12s, which that's supposed to be next month. What you got for upcoming releases? Because I mean, if you think about it, it's September. October is what, 2 weeks from now, roughly, and then at that point, that's. Once we get to October, man, the year pretty much over with. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, upcoming releases, what you got on your radar? What you looking for? I mean,
they might sit out on these 8s because I know that I'll probably be able to just pick them up. Probably they probably won't be. Not to say that they won't be hard, but I don't feel like.
I got a question. Not sorry to cut you off.
Mm-hmm.
I don't get today's sneaker.
Oh no, I'm gonna tell you why, because they've already dropped them twice to try to sell them.
Well, this is my thing though. Why are people going RIP to Chris Spano, for the Born and Raised joint, or not the the Born and Raised.
Yeah.
How is it to me that people aren't going more crazy for the playoff 8s? This is my thing.
Relevance plays a factor,
How is that shoe not relevant?
Because half the people that's into the game right now are 25 and below.
This my thing. Fun fact. This is a shoe that he won a ring in. The playoff eights, he won a ring in it. Y'all correct me if I'm wrong. No
Like I
love. No love. No love.
said, mhm,
Infrared sixes. I wore them. I put it in Discord. I was like, yo, if you know, you know
mhm,
why this shoe is so important. He won his first ring in the infrared sixes. No
mhm.
love. I don't get it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Relevance and just the exclusivity has to play a lot with today's times. People just that saying that I got it, you don't factor.
yeah, but I just feel like the ones that he won rings in, he don't get enough love for those, man.
Yeah,
And
of course.
even the last shots, 14s,
I
very.
prefer the last shots to the flu games, in my opinion.
You prefer those over the flu games?
Yeah,
I got to have both. You
yeah,
know.
me too. But I'm saying if I wanted to, if I wanted to put them side by side, I'd rather have the flus. I mean, the last shots over the flus.
Mm. Yeah, true. I need to get those last shots, man.
Yeah. Hey, there you got. Hey, here we go, guys. We know we
That's
got
that's
mutual
that's
unboxing.
that's the next one on my radar, low key, because
Hey, he literally just gave it to us. He
yeah, I'm
literally
giving
never
it to
told
you
us.
because,
So
man, sentimental purposes. Last shot. I know it's probably not going crazy. You know what? Let me see what it's going for on the resale market. I just
you can
got to
honestly
look.
probably get them brand new for probably about 250.
You're probably right. Let me see. Last shot 14. Last time there's a 2011 pair, but they did a 2018 pair. That's the latest one, and I feel like that's still fair. They're averaging from my size is 340. Okay, cool. So not too bad.
Yeah, you probably get them for 320, maybe three. Yeah, probably about 320.
Yeah, I need to add those to the radar, man. The last shots, I'm gonna get. I need some 14s. I sold my last pair of 14s like years ago, and I will say, from what I remember, 14s are super comfortable.
And
So
you don't really wear a lot of all black shoes, you know?
this is true. I don't. I don't. As much as I got them, I don't.
Mhm.
But let me just close things out for the night. I'm gonna read through the chat. Appreciate everybody for coming through. Let me read through the chat real quick, and then we about to wrap things up for tonight. No hype says, "LOL." I live 2 blocks from Cookies. Okay, that's what's up. Dang, I think the power blinking this joint because we do got a storm coming, so I definitely better wrap it up. No hype says Manny with the strong arm emojis. No
Hey,
hype says,
yo, no hype. That's the one who says he lives by cookies, right?
yeah,
Hey, how is Jungle Boys? I'm assuming you're out in LA.
definitely must be a West Coast thing because like
Yeah, let me know how that
over
is.
my head right now. Um, says I bet they drop on sneakers in a month or two. They should do what Union did with those ones. That ish worked. I'm gonna sell some bricks and cop the born and raises. Okay, I'm assuming that's what you mean by BNR, which is born and raises. It says time is going crazy. This new generation didn't grow up on Jordan Divine Photo, so that is a fact.
Mhm.
Maybe that's what I gotta accept. Like,
Yeah, I
maybe
said
that's what I gotta
relevance,
accept.
relevance plays a key factor. Yes, I said.
Yeah, they don't know. You know what I mean? And I guess we grew up kind of during that time, so we have an idea.
Yeah, his
You know.
shoes were literally he was playing during literally while his shoes were dropping for us. You know?
Mhm. Or he was playing, and then we see it like a month or two or a couple
Yeah.
months later.
So I'm saying, yeah, while his shoes were dropping while he was
Yeah,
literally playing
yeah.
the game.
Facts, facts. Manny says facts. Divine, my favorite 14s. What Manny says.
Mhm.
Divine says, remember the younger generation don't give a damn about nostalgia. The twos set, Jordan 12 playoff set. Yeah, right. Jordan
13 sat
13 set, and now those eights. Yeah, the eights are probably gonna. You know what I'm saying? I don't get it. And I've seen some great on feet pics.
threes sold out, but they were still the reimagines. They were still kind of, they sat around for a minute. The smaller
Yeah,
size for sure.
yeah, they were available for quite some time. J Rock says kids grew up with pandas. This is true. It ain't no probably.
A lot of these kids grew up in the Kobe and LeBron era too. You know.
True, but I don't feel like they still top the Jordans if you ask
No,
me
no,
though.
of course not. You know.
But they come. I've heard people talk about them though. No hype says I'm in Oregon. No Jungle Boys here, but I'm sure they have some gas. I only buy the merch online.
Oh,
There's
okay.
there's your answer. Dunks. Man with a kick says I need to get some gumbo gas. Okay.
Oh yeah, shout out Gumbo.
Y'all got to put the kid on, man.
Oh yeah.
Got me. I'm lost in the sauce right now. But other than that, we're gonna wrap things up for the night. We've been on this joint for an hour and 40 minutes. Appreciate everybody for coming through, showing love. Y'all smash the like button. Sub up to the channel if you haven't done so already, and of course, sign up for that sold out Discord. It is pinned at the top of the chat, and will be at the end of this live. It is free to sign up. We talk a little bit of everything, but other than that, we will be back on Monday with another Music Monday. My name is Jeremy Jones, and you know I make content about sneakers, occasional try-on hauls, and this is Sold Out. Appreciate everybody for coming through. Again, smash the like button. I'm gonna let Dunks take us out for the night.
Hey, thanks everybody for joining us, man. Once again, good. I mean, congratulations to everyone who did hit on the J Balvin's today. If you're gonna pick them up on resale, good luck with that. You know, I would just say be extra careful because, like I said, we didn't see a lot of stock, and I wouldn't be surprised if we do start to see some fakes start to float out here with them. You know, so you know, just be mindful of that. And yeah, just hope everybody ready for the Born and Raised. That's the next big one. So with that, yeah, hope everybody else enjoys the rest of your weekend. And yeah, we will be back Monday.
Most definitely, man. And we are officially out this thing, man. Peace.
Peace.
Cool.
December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. I'm drinking honey right now. Hope I don't crash while I'm out. If you see me out of town, hope I'm wildin' now. Lost my mind to this cup, it's unbearable now. For the store, they run out of Sprite, oh wow. I don't feel bad when I'm high, I can't touch the sky. If I die late at night, know that I was high. Cried so many nights, but said I was fine. For my demons, I can fight them all, I'm on a high. I can play this song back, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. I cried so many nights. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. I'm drinking honey right now. Hope I don't crash while I'm out. If you see me out of town, hope I'm wildin' now. Lost my mind to this cup, it's unbearable now. For the store, they run out of Sprite, oh wow. I don't feel bad when I'm high, I can't touch the sky. If I die late at night, know that I was high. cried so many nights, but said I was fine. For my demons, I can fight them all, I'm on a high. I can play this song back, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. I cried so many nights. My heart is cold like December. Over my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Over my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Over my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Over my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. I'm drinking honey right now. Hope I don't crash all I'm out. If you see me out of town, hope I'm wildin' now. Lost my mind to this cup, it's in purple now. Fuck the store, they run out of Sprite, oh wow. I don't feel bad when I'm high, I can touch the sky. If I die late at night, know that I was high. Cried so many nights, but said I was fine. For my demons, I can fight them all, I'm on a high. I can play this song back, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. I cried so many nights. My heart is cold like December. Over my heart can remember.